Yo, it was a long night. Two games, and both of them were covering. Y'all already know how this goes. Straight through, no edits. So let's start with the last game, and then we'll work our way backwards. That was one of those games neither one of them deserved to win because they just kept going back and forth like, no, you want, you get it, you get it, you get it. But at the end of the day, a mistake was what lost the game. Like I fully believe that if Jaden Daniels gets that snap correct and they don't fumble, I think that's the game right there. They let the clock go out and then it's game. But that didn't happen because they were making mistakes all year or making mistakes all game. There was a graphic that came up state. They've only turned the ball over 3 times all year. They turned the ball over 3 times tonight. So that was a major thing. Like I was gonna come on here and talk about how the Bears looked erratic and the differences in quarterback play. Caleb Williams looks all over the place, but Jaden looks composed and um, how that's going to fare them in the future and blah, blah, blah. But I don't even really think none of that really matters at this point. The Bears got the win. You got to win these games. It was a very dirty win, very all over the place win. Like I said, I do not have the numbers at all. They'll be on the screen, but very greedy win. Um, yeah, very greedy win. That's really all I can say about it. It was then it started to rain, which is what caused the fumble, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy game for all the wrong and right reasons. But I think the bigger story tonight is Atlanta upsetting the Bills, and so the first thing I saw was Allen looked human. Like he didn't look like Josh Allen for the most part. Running around doing Josh Allen things, but he turned back into the turnover machine that he was beforehand. Two bad interceptions. Two bad interceptions. Um, Let me see. Looking at looking at my notes here. So yeah, Josh Allen didn't look human, or did look human, and when they were running the ball with Cook, they had success, but they went away from it. Now, granted, this is a right after the game reaction, so I haven't looked at no tape or nothing. Maybe the defensive scheme was different, and it wasn't allowing them to run. It was trying forcing their receivers to beat them, which they haven't. They don't have no top names in their receiving core, so it might have been one of those we're not gonna let the run beat us type things, and that's what happened. But overall, Josh Allen didn't look good. Cook didn't look good, and Atlanta honestly didn't look good after the first quarter for the most part, because I think they only scored 3 points after the first quarter. After the first quarter, they scored 14 points in the first quarter, and only scored three in the second half. So Atlanta should have put 45 on the Bills. The way they were looking, this is supposed to be a 45-7 game, but they didn't. And Michael Penix was decent. 20 for 32, 250 yards, a touchdown. But the story of this game is Bijan Robinson. I said on Instagram that just give it to Bijan and give it to Drake London, and you're gonna win the game. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. Bijan 19 carries, 170 yards, touchdown. Drake London 10 receptions, 150 yards, a touchdown. So um, the Bills have came back to earth, just like I said in my video that you guys will see Wednesday, just like the Colts came back to earth. Is it the Bills haven't played anybody, or is it the Bills are not very as good as we thought? Like the AFC is wide open. The AFC is wide open um, at this point, and it's going to be interesting to see who comes out of the AFC. But Atlanta has to be more consistent. Now I know the Bills play really good defense in that second half, but you're way too talented to only put up 24 points when you scored 14 in the first quarter. So I need to see why Atlanta can't score. They should average 40 points. That team is so explosive. There's no reason why they can't score that many points. So two really good games. Two really good games. Jaden Daniels looked good. He got a little nicked up on that roughing the passer because they got hit. He got hit low, which is awful. Um, and yeah. So good night of football. Really, 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 really good night of football. So let me know what you guys think. What did you think of the night of football? Where can I get that Jaden Daniels jersey from? Because them jerseys that they wore tonight were fire. So let me know. Talk to you guys Wednesday. Peace.